Hey there guys, what's going on? Now, with Call of Duty, everyone is always looking for the competitive edge. The best guns, the best perks, the best basic trainings, the best attachments, all that good stuff. So basically that leads me to today's video. We're going to be talking about, and in my opinion, the best gun or the best assault rifle at the moment in World War II. There are a couple of good choices here and I haven't unlocked them all yet, so I am basically just basing this on what I've used so far. So do let me know in the comments if you've used something that is better. I do know that the M1941 is a good place to start. The STG44 is actually a laser gun if you put the right attachments on it. I haven't used the M1A1 carbine, the FG42, and I know that the bar is super strong, so don't get me wrong, I haven't tried it yet, but if this gun is better than the gun I'm about to mention to you guys, do let me know in the comments down below. But the gun we are talking about today is, of course, the M1 Garand. So why is that, basically? Essentially, it is a semi-automatic rifle, which is a two-shot kill to the body up to about 25 meters, which in terms of Call of Duty is actually, and especially with the size of the maps in World War II, is actually a reasonable distance. Like, most sight lines in most maps aren't going to be much further than 25 meters, apart from the cannon one where you can get on top of that, and it's a little bit further than that. But even on that map, I've got two-shot kills up on top of the cannon, so it's not too bad. And that's when it starts to become a three-shot kill. That's basically it. 2 or 3 taps and then someone is dead. Of course, you'll have to be accurate, but when you're walking around a corner aiming down sight, all you have to do is shoot twice and you'll win the fight. Straight up, hands down, they're dead. What makes this gun really interesting is the attachment setups that you can go with. So basically, it's really up to you. I do struggle with the gun without a reflex sight at further ranges. At close range, it's not too bad without the reflex sight, so you don't really have to worry about that if you're not shooting over longer ranges. But I do usually require a reflex sight with this one. But yeah, as I was mentioning, the iron sights are pretty clean enough for you to get kills, at least at close range. I just do prefer the reflex sight. I feel like quick draw is a must for this weapon, basically because it is a two-shot kill, so you want to be aiming down sight around corners and through doorways and stuff like that. But just in case you do get caught out, quick draw can actually save your life, and it has saved my life on quite a number of occasions. So basically, if someone gets the jump on you, you get the gun up fast as you can, couple of taps and they're dead, hopefully. Talking about the rest of the attachments here, there are some other good choices. High caliber, though, does seem like a little bit of a waste. I mean, you're going to get a two-shot kill to the head regardless, unless the enemy is actually injured to the point where a one-shot kill to the head is going to kill them off. So basically, you probably want to steer clear of that one. I honestly have used it before, and it wasn't that much more useful than any of the other stuff. Steady aim isn't massively helpful either. You don't really want to be firing from the hip with this one, so basically you want to aim all your shots. Grip is very good as well. It reduces the vertical recoil of the gun, as this gun, it does actually have quite the large amount of vertical recoil, so you do have to control your shots quite well. Full metal jacket isn't that important. Sometimes you might pick up a couple more kills by being able to clip someone to the last bullet through the wall, but it's not something that I've used a great deal, and it hasn't made a great difference when I actually have used it. The 4x optic is kinda not really usable on a lot of the maps that are in the game at the moment. Rapid fire is a good one. That's one I would probably use over or instead of grip sometimes. Basically, depending on the map, you can switch out grip and rapid fire. Basically, it lets you just pull the trigger fast as you can, get more bullets downrange. You also want to try out extended mags as well. Basically, the bullets in the gun are 8. That was not a good sentence, but yeah, there's basically 8 shots in the gun originally. This makes it 12. That's basically, if you're perfectly accurate, that's 2 more kills. 2 more kills you can get without reloading, which is quick maths. Reloading, which is good. In a perfect world, that's what you want. And advanced rifling makes the damage drop off slightly more forgiving. So instead of it dropping off over 25 meters, it'll be slightly further than that. But none of the maps in the game at the moment have super aggressively long sight lines, so it's not something that you usually have to worry about. So the usual setup that I would go with is usually quick draw, reflex sight, extended mags, or grip, because sometimes 8 shots just isn't enough, as I already mentioned. And obviously I don't have that equipped right now, I don't have the extended mags equipped right now, but I do have the grip, so it's basically up to you with what you've got unlocked. But that is my ideal setup. The basic training you want to go with is very dependent on what you've got unlocked as well. I'm using scoped at the moment, but as soon as I can unlock primed, so at rank 32, basically you want to have primed. Basically it gives you an extra attachment, so say I want to have the extended bags on my gun as well as all the other stuff that I have, well, I can do that as well. So it gives you a 4th attachment, and it reduces the flinch of you when you get shot. So when you're aiming down sight, you get shot, you flinch, and that reduces that by so much. Flinch is actually a very, very prominent part of this game. So having primed is basically a must if you're using accurate weapons like the M1 Garand. Other ones that are kind of good, Espionage is the one that you start with, and it basically, enemies you damage appear on the minimap for other people, so that's, is it other people, or maybe it's just for you? Either way, it lets you have more knowledge over the people on the map, but basically, if you damage them, you're trying to kill them anyway, so it only helps you a little bit if you're in sort of the range of the minimap, and so you can see people run off, so you know that they've left, rather than still trying to continue the gunfight. And other than that, I've not come across anything that was super important as, say, scoped, which I'm using at the moment while aiming down sight. You LS idle sway and you move faster, which is basically stock. The stock attachment from other games, which is actually one that I'm using at the moment. It's pretty good, but yeah, I'm going to switch it out for primed when I get the chance. Anyway, we will jump into some gameplay of this bad boy so you can see how it all works. Okay, so here we are on the Gustav cannon map that I was talking about with the long sight lines. We do look a little bit confused here because it is the start of the game, and I was trying to actually see if the guy that just killed me there was hacking or not, because he was a little bit sus. This is from the gameplay from yesterday, but he was sus as hell, dude. Anyway, so I think we come up here and we get some frags over. Nope, that's the same guy. I remember now. That is the same guy who killed us before, and he tracks us through the smoke and over the hill. Sus. Dodgy. But that's alright. We might actually get to display some kills here. Moving up through the barn. We jump through the window. Not an enemy. Can we get around the side of this? I think there's an enemy up here. Alright, here we go. Now we start mowing people down. The M1 Garand also has a very satisfying ting sound. So if you're used to playing Call of Duties of World War II variety, you'll know that the M1 Garand has always had that ting sound. It's very loud in this. Yeah, tracking me through the smoke. Dude, sus as hell, man. Look at track me through the smoke. Dead. I'm like, okay, that's probably fine. I think we actually do get some kills here on somebody that isn't that guy, and we do actually get very excited when we kill him a little bit later on. But yeah, there's definitely guys around. Yep, that guy. Yep, really good aim there. Really great aim. Man, why did I choose this video? I haven't killed anyone yet. He's around here somewhere, I swear. No, not there, mate. Not there. Oh, there he is. Yep, good. 2-shot kill. Perfect. Didn't use all 8 bullets to get that frag there. Okay, I definitely know we get someone here. Come on. Oop, no, that's a teammate. Here we go. Alright, love the freeze. We got the assist there, didn't pick up the kill. I'm not doing a very good job at the moment of showing this gun off, but I do know that we do get some good kills here. Okay, yeah, that's the same guy, by the way, just in case you were wondering. I'm like, man, the sniper rifles in this game are fucking broken, but nah, he's just probably hacking and insane.
We're taking heavy casualties.
Come on, let's go over this hill. Up the train. Can we actually get a kill? Like, are we like 0 and 5 right now? I know we end up like 16 and 7, so we don't die much after this. There we go, straight away. Just 2 shots, guy's dead. And even at the longer range, you have to be more careful. So that was a 3-shot there, but even if you were more careful with... Oh, alright, we got the kill there. Yeah, even if you're more careful with your aim, sometimes you do end up getting a 2-shot or a 3-shot. It's very dependent on what's going on in the game. That was a different guy, the sniper. That's okay. It wasn't the same guy who killed us before, so I don't actually have to complain about that one. Yeah, I mean, this guy was ridiculous. He's ridiculously suspicious. It was so great. Can we chuck the grenade over there? Okay, we got to get some frags here soon, surely. I wouldn't have included this for just no reason. Saw that guy in the midi-map. Didn't have to actually aim. I knew he was there. He wasn't actually looking at me. Come around the train. Another guy. See, even... That guy had the jump on me, and the quick draw basically saved me there. Oh, jeez, that was close. Actually, that was where we killed the sniper guy. So yeah, basically if you get your shots right, you're very, very likely to kill someone. If you're very accurate with this gun, honestly, it's very, very hard to stop. Very hard to get you out of positions as well. The only thing that can basically stop you is running out of ammo or like forcing you to reload, obviously. Not sure what that guy was doing. He was having a hard time. We go up over we get killed here, I'm pretty sure. No? Oh no, we get killed here when we call in the glide bomb somehow. We sit in like the least or the most casual spot ever. And I think I get a kill. I'm like, yeah, that's him, that's got to be him. Don't kill him, and we're respawned somewhere else. So obviously we died somehow in like the least conspicuous or the most conspicuous place ever.
Recon flight concluded.
We come over the hill there. Do we get, oh, shots from the, oh, what a gunfight. Absolutely insane aim. And in this video, I've not done a massively fantastic job of displaying the stopping power and the actual killing ability of the M1 Garand. But this is kind of a casual, normal game that featured a hacker, so basically we did our best. But we did pick up some pretty interesting frags in some pretty unlikely situations that we probably wouldn't have got otherwise if we had to, say, spray someone down. Like, that was a bit silly. That was just a bad kill, I would say. We go up the stairs here. Is there someone in here? I think there is. Yeah, there is. And even, like, one in the leg, one in the chest, and he died. So the gun does insane amounts of damage. It's actually very, very good. So the 2 shots doesn't actually just apply to chest shots. I think it's actually anywhere in the body, and you'll get the kill. The only difference is where the, how far away you are from someone before you can actually get the kill. I think that's basically the defining factor of getting kills. And as the game comes to a close here, we do get killed by our nemesis again. We were 5-1 on him, or he was 5-1 on us, so we didn't actually perform that well against that guy. But it wasn't too bad. We did end up finishing that game off pretty nicely. And yeah, so basically that's kind of the idea you can expect with some of the M1 Garand. You don't really want to pick it on the close quarters map. Sometimes you can get away with it if you've got the quick draw and you're going around corners aiming down sight. You can just quickly double tap someone and you won't have to worry about them. But if they have an SMG, they might still be able to spray you down. Anyway, that wraps up our look at what I think, and in my opinion, is the best gun in Call of Duty World War II at the moment. Anyway, this has been Luke from Less Than Average Gaming, and I hope you guys have an above average day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye! Somebody